In a fast-paced world, everything is changing, especially in education sector. Before, we thought that achieving distance education is something that we can't easily achieve, but we're living in a digital era where almost everything, if not everything, takes place in the internet, and yes, education is no exemption. Although many of us have adjusted from the traditional education to distance education, it is inevitable to say that there are also students who are still having a hard time coping up in distance education. That's why some experts are still seeking to fill up this gap. Over the past decade, research on technology and learning has emerged that informs educators on best implementation strategies when using technology. And here are three strategies that we, educators, can apply with the help of technology. Okay, so hello everyone. I hope you guys are having a good day so far. This is Alzen from B.S.Ed Social Studies 2, and today we're going to talk about research-based technology integration. So specifically, this is under Module 2, Lesson 6. Now before we're going to proceed to the research-based technology integration, is that let's tackle about the objectives of this lesson. So by the end of the lesson, student must be able to first able to understand the different research based on how we can improve technology in learning. Second is to develop a competence on how to improve technology in learning. And lastly, apply this research when we are teaching. So now let's proceed with the three research-based technology integration. So first is keep learning social. What do we mean by this? How can we socialize when in fact we are away from the society? So um, keep learning social. So this research suggests that even though the learning is happening online, the interaction between students to students or teachers to students should be present. Now, this research suggests that even though we are not in a society, we should have an interaction still. But how? Okay, so here are some of the applications that recommended to achieve this one. So, for example, Collaborify, Scratchwork, and Google Docs. I personally tried Google Docs, and uh, I was able to communicate with my peers or with my teammates using Google Docs because whatever they type on that documents, I can see it on my end real time. So it is basically an synchronous activity. So all of these tools support students and teachers in working together on documents, editing, and providing feedback in real time. So next is to ensure that the technology adds value. So what do we mean by this? So this suggests that technology is effective when it adds value to the lesson by enhancing the learning in a way that could not easily be done without technology. So by this, students can appreciate the power of technology. This provide that although we are in online, this provide that we should make a realization towards our student that there are some things that work fascinately with the help of technology. So basically, this helps the student to acknowledge and appreciate more technology. So what are the apps nga we can use to ensure that the technology adds value? So first, or that some of the apps that are recommended are QThings and Audacity. So what is QThings? QThings is a math software that helps students to work together on math problems and focuses on the process of doing math rather than drill and practices. So it has the same concept as the Google Docs, but Google Docs is solely for documentation only. But while QThings is for math problems, so it also allows you to work with your teammate simultaneously during real time. Now, what is Audacity? So Audacity is a software that allows the students' word enunciation to become visible in audio waveforms. Basically, it's a transcription of what you are saying. So it allows students to hear themselves so they can make modification, and it enables students use their higher level cognitive skills such as analyzing and comparing. So Audacity helps you to record your voice. If if there's something wrong with how you enunciate, how you pronounce your word. So uh, next is make learning authentic. What does this mean? So in online settings, some things might be unrealistic, but learning is best when it is situated in real world experiences. So it is a crucial rule for us teachers to bridge the gap between reality and online. Hence, it is important for us to have a knowledge outside the online dimension. So, what are the apps that are recommended to make the learning authentic? So, some of the applications like iNaturalist and Goose Change has a common grounds where they let the students explore the outside world while learning. So, what is a naturalist? So, it encourages students to explore biological species in their hometown and share their scientific analysis with the people across the globe. So, it is basically somewhat a blog where it allows other people to see what you have found, or for let's say biological species in your hometown, and you're able to share this one across the globe. Next is the Goose Chase. What is Goose Chase? So Goose Chase allows students to do field-based activities to gather knowledge about their communities, make connection between classroom learning and the world around students. So um, same thought with iNaturalist, where the students are given the chance to share their knowledge about their communities, to share this one around the world. So again, that is the three research-based technology integration. So I hope you learned something. So thank you, and I guess that's the end of discussion. If you have a question, feel free to comment down below. So once again, this is Alzen Gabutan. Thank you for listening.